All right, dude. We're rolling.
Oh, we're rolling. Hell yeah. Want me to go first or like? Welcome to.
Yeah, quest.
Yeah, that's Gabe. I'm. Who needs introductions? We'll do that in post. Okay. All right, Gabe. What I got here are my list of like I have like 5, maybe 6. I don't remember how many I ran down. I think it's 5, just 5. But I have 5 games written down of underrated licensed games. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay. Okay, dude. Madagascar. Have you played Madagascar? That shit.
I think yeah. PS2.
Hmm.
PS2.
PS2, GameCube. That's good. That's a good game. You know, Toys for Bob. You know, well, they made like Skylanders or something. Yeah, dude.
That shit was lit. Who did you play? Didn't you get to pick a character in that Madagascar game?
There's different levels with different characters. No, like you start out in a tutorial, you're like, "Hey, yo, I'm Alex," and then you start like doing the roar.
It's like they're different levels. You pick different.
Yeah.
Characters, right?
No, exactly. Like it starts out, you're in the zoo. Start out in the zoo, and then after the zoo, you go to like, you're following the movie. If you've seen the movie, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
But like, there's this cool part that will forever. It's like a Metal Gear Solid clone. Basically, you're the Penguins, and you're on a ship, and you're straight up just assassinating the Navy. Like you pick them up with like take over the cranes, hostile takeover. You take over the cranes. You drop them into the water. You drop like cargo crates onto them, and you straight up like do a hostile takeover of the Navy. It's so stupid, dude.
Did you ever beat that game?
I did not.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I played that on PS2. I remember like the first couple levels because I feel like I would just play 2 or 3 levels and then quit.
No, but so I got pretty far into it. I got to like they're like, hey, it's the Musa. Look at them. They got the Musa, and then I ran out of health. Like I got like close to the end, and it's one of those games that if you run out of all your health, the game's like over, and I hate that. But
is it like a health system like the SpongeBob Bikini Bottom, like where it's got like 1 hit you take 1 health loss, or is that like
it's more like
a health bar?
No, it's like that. 1 hit you get 1 health loss, but once you lose all your health, it's like Sonic, and you have to restart the whole game over again. That also happened to me with like Sonic 06 actually. That game actually pretty good. Buggy as hell, but Sonic 06, I feel like that might be one of the best not modern, but like the 3D era Sonics. It had a lot of potential, just not enough dev time.
I want to make a strong, bold announcement.
Yes.
That's what you would call it. I can't stand Sonic games, dude. I like side-scrolling, 3D. I don't care, dude. It's just like cool. He goes fast, man. That's all it is.
He do be going fast.
What else
though.
do you do, man? You know.
You saved the. Never really played much Sonic either. I'm gonna be honest.
You fight Jim Carrey, and then it's like, what else? Some robots, maybe.
Some robots, yeah. You're like, I don't know, man. I don't really know anything about Sonic.
Listen here, if you want to know a really good, I don't know if it's underrated. All right, I just have never heard anyone talk about it. Have you ever played the TMNT movie game from like 2007 or 2008, dude?
No.
That's a good game, all right, dude. Let me tell you what. You play as Michelangelo, like the 4th or 5th level, and he's got like that like mascot head. Because in that movie, he's like a little like clown, dude. He's like going to birthday parties and dressing up as a turtle, as he's a turtle. You know what I mean? So you're him. You know what I mean? Like he's him.
He is.
And you're on the rooftops. You're jumping on like balloons in the daytime, dude. Not to mention the first level. I think it's the first level. You're like Leonardo, and he's got his little cloak on, and dude, slicing some dudes up. I think I played that game at least 4 or 5 times in my day.
So I've actually heard somebody talk about this, but the DS version of it, and how awful it is. The DS version, I guess it's like it's super repetitive, and you only have like one move. You just punch him, and then oh yeah, we have a supersonic ability. Back to Sonic, by the way.
Dude, honestly, there's a chance that this game is just absolute dog water. But like, I haven't played it since I was like 9, so I don't remember. But
no,
dude, what I remember, nostalgia is what is the thing.
No, that's valid. No, all the games on my list basically are that. Like, I played these when I was a kid. Probably might have beaten them. I don't know. Actually, I do know what games I have beaten here. Next I want to talk about. So the studio that made this game, you would never guess. They created Glover. And they made it. They're called Blitz Games or something like that, and they made The Mummy Returns.
Oh,
dude, no, I don't think anybody's played this game, but no, there's like two. You get like 2 playable characters. You get like Emotep, the Mummy, and you get
The Rock maybe in there.
The Rock is in that. No, hold on. So basically, you're like Brendan Fraser, and you go through a fucking like catacombs of the pyramids, and you fight. You like have to like watch out for like a scorpion pit or something like that, and the final boss of the game is The Rock. The Foundation from Fortnite.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this gameplay. This is incredible.
I remember it being really good. It's one of the first games I ever played. But, like, the Brendan Fraser one's, like, yeah, no, that one's okay. It's very atmospheric, okay?
Is it like a Tomb Raider clone?
It might be a Tomb Raider clone, dude. I haven't played this game since I was, like, 5 years old. But, no, like, when you're Emotep, you're in, like a golden, like, you're in, like, the throne room. And it's really pretty. I remember the game being like surprisingly pretty for like 2002. But yeah, no, they get Brandon Fraser and they have the Mummy, so it's like, what else can you ask for a Mummy game?
Exactly. It honestly it kind of reminds me of, I mean, I guess just because it's pixelated, but it kind of looks like those old like WWE games.
Mm-hmm.
I guess just because it's The Rock's in there.
That's
what it looks like.
like SmackDown, just bring it, or like the N64.
Just The Rock, dude.
That is all that wrestling is. It is The Rock.
I'm smelling it, dude. Okay, I had it in my mind. What's that's Rocket Power.
Oh, dude, you're talking about Beach Bandits?
All right. Can I tell you this?
Yeah.
Rocket Power Beach Bandits. It's one of those games when I was a kid, I only seen people play, and I was like, this game is
dude, that game's
radical.
So
dude.
good. It's so good.
But I feel like as I've played it as an adult, I'm like,
no.
This game is actually very mid.
I mean, it's a. You gotta keep in mind, it's a child's game from like 2003.
True.
With extreme sports, you get to rollerblade, multiple characters, but going off from what you're saying, there's a whole Easter egg for the game, the Tak games, like Tak and the Power of Juju, which was a licensed game as well. Or the show was licensed off the game. It's one of those, but there's a TV show and they were games. Pretty solid platformers.
For Rocket Power or just in general?
No, for Tak. Like you could look it up right now. There's like a Tak Easter egg in Rocket Power. I remember like going through this like cave, and there's just some fucking little gremlin in the back waiting for you. It's like menacingly. It's actually kind of terrifying. But there were like posters for it.
Dude, you just brought back like a memory, dude. I totally forgot about that Tak, dude. What the hell? Let me see.
Yeah, no, that was a licensed game, or the show was licensed. One of those. It was one of those, but I think it was made by the same people.
I remember that game now for some reason, like very like faintly. Man, I totally forgot about that. Dude.
No,
It's crazy.
those games were fun.
Yeah.
I remember renting them from Blockbuster. That shows my age. Fire. Going to the Nickelodeon route, I have a couple of Nickelodeon games, so I'm gonna go for like the nichest one I could think of. There was, you know, the SpongeBob Lights, Camera, Pants games? They're like Mario Party clones.
Oh no, I've never played those.
So the Lights, Camera, Pants. No, from what I've heard, the Mario Party one, they were all right. But I'm not talking about that. When I was a kid, like the Scholastic book fairs, they had like PC games, like you could pop in, and one of them was SpongeBob Lights, Camera, Pants. And I'm like, okay, cool, a Mario Party clone. Pop it in, point and click adventure. I'm like, oh, is this different?
SpongeBob?
Yeah, no, it was straight up a SpongeBob point and click adventure game. So basically, like, so Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, they are having like a TV show, and like one of the fish, Fred Fish, he like dies or something. Okay, and so they need you, SpongeBob, to help get a cast and crew going. So you go around a point and click adventure map. Like there's like a kelp store, and there's like the kelp forest and Flying Dutchman, and it. Like Squid, you know, the like Squidward Village and like the leaf blower episode, like that's all there. No, it's actually like mad solid. I'm not even sure if the game really even had a story, but I remember like the puzzles being like actually decent, and the mini games being pretty decent.
Dude, kind of piggybacking off of your SpongeBob. Did you ever like as a kid go onto like Nickelodeon's website and just play like video games? You remember that?
Yeah. The Flash games?
Dude, there was one specific one that I remember. It was like when the SpongeBob movie was coming out, and they had legit like a you could drive the patty.
Dude, no, that was I almost put that. That was the SpongeBob movie game, but it was like a. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I almost put that on my list actually.
What, you just remember running me because I'm sure there was a story to that, but I just remember driving around.
Yeah, you drove around in the patty mobile, and you had to grab all the Krabby Patties, and I remember vaguely like getting to the what's his name, like the King Neptune. But I don't think it was really even the actual King Neptune from the movie. I'm pretty sure they just gave him concept art of like the patty, you know, like of like the patty mobile, you know, like here, we're making a movie.
Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with the movie, but I just remember like whipping it around like it was GTA. But
no, that was fun. That was a fun little open world game. You just collected the patties, I think, or like they were like sand dollars or something.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
No, that one was fun. I remember going for the jellyfish fields, like like doing little stunts. And there was one kind of like that on Nick as well. It was a Blue's Clues one. That was actually kind of good. Which, man, it's Blue's Clues fire. No, Blue's Clues. I remember had one. It was like a hide and seek. Or something, or like a treasure hunt. He basically went around the map and like found different things. It was basically a recreation of the whole neighborhood on Blue's Clues, and it was pretty cute.
I don't think I played that one. I lived on that stuff because we had the worst PC, so all we could play was like browser games. So Cool Math games, and even like Cartoon Network's website with like I remember one specifically. It was this like side-scrolling multiplayer shooter game or something, but it was actually kind of fun. I can't remember what. Yeah, I don't think it was. It might have been tied to a show, but I don't think it was like Ben 10 or anything. I can't remember what it was, but
it was a shooter.
I'm almost positive it was something like.
Are you talking about Fusion Force, the MMO?
I don't think so.
There's also a really good Billy and Mandy one that was like like a side scroller. I might know what you're talking about.
Oh, it was Project Exonaut. So it was.
Dude, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
Sick. Apparently, people are still trying to play it. Yeah, that game was fun.
Gabe, have you ever played the Barnyard game?
I've seen it. I've seen it. PS2, right?
Yeah, no, it was for the PS2. I know it was on the GameCube, but I'm pretty sure that there was a Wii version that might have been a little different. But sorry, but that game had it was a GTA clone. It was as GTA clone as it gets. You ride a bike. They can get upgrades and stuff. People who made this game were the people who made the worst game I have actually ever played. It was the Polar Express game, which if you ever played that shit sucked.
I've never played that one though.
No, it was a GTA clone. I remember there's a really good mailman mini game where it was basically a rhythm game, and you're like ha ha ha, here's my kitties, or my udders I should say, and they're male cows. Male cows, mailman, you know. There's a really good golf mini game called Gopher Golf, like the animal.
Oh, I think I watched somebody recently play it. Isn't there? I think I played it. There's something. It might have been a different game, but it was Barnyard. Where don't you because isn't a part of the movie where you the kid goes and tips cows and then they start
cow tipping. Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah. So isn't there a part of that game or some game where you go in? I thought you creeped into the kid's house or something, and then it's a cutscene. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking of, but it's there's a small part of my brain that's remembered something to do with that house and that annoying kid.
No, that game had full on you can full on customize the barn. The top floor eventually gets a pool table, and next to the pool table was Wild Mike or whatever his name was, the guy who dances to Cotton Eye Joe or whatever, or Mr. Blue.
Yeah.
No, that's Biggie Sheezy, Mr. Bastard. But me with my Barnyard. But yeah, no, the game was dope. It had a black market for recipes and different stuff. No, it was fun.
Is that the game that had racing in it?
Yeah, there's a
or
racing.
Is that a different game?
No, it had bike races. I remember vaguely there was a car mini game.
So kind of veering away from the whole kid games.
Yeah.
This isn't, I don't know, I guess you could say modern. I mean, it's 11 years old. But one game that I actually want to finish, I've played a lot of, is that Mad Max game.
Yeah.
Now that game is pretty badass. Just the fact that you can constantly upgrade your car. There's an actual story that's not ass, and it's just, I don't know, the whole the gameplay, the combat, the car combat. The game's overall just a great game. I feel a lot of people, when you ask them hey, you know this game, they're just what are you talking about? I don't know. You know what I mean? So
yeah, no, I the straight up Arkham combat in that game too.
Yeah. True.
I remember the car combat was actually pretty decent, but it was straight up just a car combat game. It was really good.
Yeah, and they put so much into it because it's not just bash your car into here. The more upgrades you get, you can put spikes on your car, or get the grappling hook thing where you could pull guys out of the car, or I think don't they have one where there's a flamethrower or something? And
I haven't gotten too far into it. A lot of the stuff I've seen of it was actually from Twitch streamers when it came out.
Yeah.
But no. So that game, a lot of people thought it was just gonna be a theory road. Oh, that's just gonna be a tie-in game for the movie. It's not gonna be any good. So I remember seeing advertisements for it at Best Buy, actually, of all places.
I remember when that game came out. I didn't even know the movie was coming out. I was just oh, this game is sick. I was watching usually YouTubers at the time play it and stuff. So yeah, I didn't even know it was a movie game until recently, or supposed to be, and then it was just totally away from the actual movie. You know what I mean? They did their own thing. But I don't know. They did a good job with that game. It wasn't just a copy the movie.
No, it actually really good on its own.
Yeah.
Who's the main character of that game? Is it Max?
I think his name's Mad Max.
Wow.
I think he's mad.
He needs to take a chill pill.
Lighten up, buddy.
Lighten up. Have a brewski. Unless brewskis make you angry, you're gonna be angrier, Max.
Have a sip of water, dude.
Yeah, just get hydrated. And that might be why he's mad, because he's in the desert.
Well, that was one of the like, what is it? Like the things of the game is like there was like a water system and you had to like stay hydrated and
yeah,
you had to eat and stuff. Yeah.
My microphone, I'm just carrying it like a let's get ready to rumble.
In this corner.
But no, that game was awesome. So I think that modern game is the closest like actual modern licensed game that was.
Yeah.
Been. Like
unless you want to throw in like King Kong, the one from like 2021 or whatever. You ever play that game?
Didn't that suck?
That was awful. I think it was like up for worst game of the year.
No, the people who made that was like Blue Mill, and they're fun. I'm pretty sure that's the team that made
Walking Dead and
No, I'm gonna go like Big Rigs. I think they made Big Rigs.
Oh, Game Mill published it apparently.
Yeah, see, look at that. Yeah, no, Big Rigs Racing.
Oh man,
the only game where going backwards is faster than not. They made a couple. They've only made like 2 good games like ever, and that was like the Nick Racing, and even that wasn't that good. Yeah, I look up Game Mill, and one of the first thing that comes up is Big Buck Hunter, which like the arcade game.
Yeah,
that wasn't developed by them. They just published it.
Big Rigs. Yeah.
They did the All-Star Brawl, the Nick
yeah
clones for, but no, they the fuck's Puppy Love? What is Puppy Love?
Hey Grok, what is Puppy Love?
No, like straight up, like the 25% of their games are like decent. No, so a lot of people are complaining about the art style for that Rise of Kong game. So I think that game was actually very like reminiscent of the like OG King Kong with that art style.
Oh.
Yeah, but no, if you look at it, it straight up just looks like the original like King Kong, like almost like claymation, which I highly doubt that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
But that's what it reminds me of, just like the claymation of the actual like original Kongs.
Never played it, so I won't judge it, but
probably not good. It's
never want to.
Yeah. I would play it. I would play that game 100%. Better than the Avatar game they made, probably.
Yeah, more than likely.
What I have next written down is Chicken Little, and the people who made this game.
Ooh.
Yeah, people who made this game is Avalanche Software, not to confuse with the guys who made like the Just Cause games, but these guys made the Hogwarts Legacy, which was actually really good as well. I remember playing Hogwarts Legacy. This is off topic, but I remember getting like message and like they're like, how dare you not support this game? I'm like, I just like Harry Potter. I just like Harry Potter. Yeah, no, Chicken Little. It was a fun little open world game. I remember like running from aliens. There's a really good dodgeball mini game in there. I've always been a sucker for like dodgeball mini games for some reason. Like in Bully, there was like a big.
Oh yeah.
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 Straight
Apparently, Avalanche Software also did Disney Infinity, and they also did Cars 2. You ever play Cars 2?
Cars 1.
But no, Chicken Little, it's actually on Steam, dude. We can play it.
I have it. No, it should be we're in a family chair, so it should be in your library already.
Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Oh, it's got a little baseball minigame too.
Ooh, it does have a good baseball minigame.
Yeah.
I remember going in the ship and there was like this little controlling like the aliens. It was a really decent puzzle, actually. Honestly, Disney posts mostly nothing but bangers. I remember there used to be a really good like Tarzan one for the PS2. I don't remember very much about it, but I remember like going down to Vines and something about like going down like vines and like you know how in like the SpongeBob games where you like surf down like the sand and how fast you go.
Yeah.
That might just be my ADHD, but I always found those really fun.
Yeah, the only vines I'm thinking of when you say Tarzan is Kingdom Hearts.
No, it's basically like that. No, it's like that, straight up.
I hate the Tarzan level.
I like Chicken Little. Disney made a whole bunch of bangers. Like there's a Hercules game that was on the PS1. There was like the Toy Story 2 game, which was like a really good platformer. Yeah.
You ever play the Pirates of the Caribbean MMO?
Dude,
I think we've talked about maybe, but
dude, that game's good.
Yeah.
I don't remember really much about it. I remember vaguely the ship. I remember like the island, the witch doctor or whatever that lady's name was. That's about it. I think there's like servers out there that are like
I think fan made, yeah.
I'd be down to play that if you ever
I'd be down. I mean, yeah. I haven't played it in I don't know how long.
I haven't played it since it came out, so I feel like that'd be fun.
Speaking of kids MMOs, did you ever play the How to Train Your Dragon MMO?
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
It was ass, apparently. I watched a video on it. But, dude, when I was a kid, you could fly around as a dragon. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. But then watching a video back, I was like, it's really bad.
Okay, so did you watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends growing up?
Yeah.
So online, they had like a borderline, I say MMO. I don't think it was an MMO, but they had like a flash game where you made your own character and basically just go around and like do little side quests from like Dutches and all around the Fosters. It was I remember that one being pretty good. Oh, what's it called? Hold on, let me Google it. Big Fat Awesome House Party it was called. No, it says online video game created by Cartoon Network. It was like Animal Crossing. It was an Animal Crossing clone.
Oh. I think I have played that actually.
The game is a massively single-player online role-playing game. So I'm like, yeah, I was right. It's like an MMO, but it's not an MMO.
Yeah, it's not.
No players in this game can interact with another directly. The game began in 2006. It was updated monthly. I remember showing up for almost every like update, and the game was intended to end on the April 16, 2007, but it was extended to October 15th. Still playable 1 year after its launch. 13 million players. I'm surprised they like shut that down. Actually,
usually, I mean,
like it was on for a couple years. Like ended in July 2009. But is there like somebody? I wonder if
after.
I'm curious if somebody has like a fan server of this.
It wouldn't surprise me. Let's see.
Oh shit! It's Lost Media. Hold on. This is going. Oh, it's this guy. I used to watch this guy's Gravity Falls videos. He did like Gravity Falls theories like each week.
Yeah.
You got any more things?
I got one.
You thought of? Okay, hell yeah.
All right. I don't know if this is. I don't know how underrated this is. I think some people think it's ass, but some people don't. So I don't know. But I've only played it a little bit, dude. So I remember going over to a friend's house and they had it, and I played it. This is the craziest shit I've ever played. But have you ever played Jaws Unleashed, dude?
I know of it. I remember seeing the box art a lot as a kid.
I remember the level where you go in and you like basically like eat Shamu as Jaws, you know?
Yeah.
You
Shamu. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like an orca. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like recently, I don't know how recently, but a couple years ago, didn't they make a different like a game similar to it?
That's called Maneater.
Yeah, I just didn't like Maneater that much.
You didn't play it?
Maybe I just grew out of. I have it. I just didn't really like it that much. I think what I didn't like about it was like Maneater is that like in Jaws, it's just like you just go out and you eat shit, whatever.
Yeah.
In Maneater, it's like you have to like. It's like a. I think they said it's like you have to like grow basically. So like the more things you eat. It's
like
it's got
Feeding
like
Frenzy.
a story. Yeah, it's basically like that. Like it's got like, oh, you have to go to this part of the map and kill this specific thing to like grow to this size. I felt like, I don't know, maybe at the time I was just like, I just want to kill shit. You know what I mean? Like,
No, that's valid.
Which
No,
I guess
it-
is the game, but like, I don't know.
Now there's a guy I watch who was kind of an inspiration for his channel, named Totally Tubular Jonathan. Okay, and I guess he's a big fan of that series, and he's like, yeah, no, eventually, like, the more you grow, like, eventually you could like start like jumping on the land and start eating like people on like the beach. You become like a menace, turns into Sharknado.
I'll have to give it another shot. Like, I don't think it's like Game of the Year worthy, but I also don't think it's a bad game.
Sounds like a decent arcade game from everything I've heard about it.
Yeah, like it's just fun. Just shut off your brain and, you know.
I actually bought that game for my brother for his birthday a few years back on PS4. I have it on PS4. I don't think it's ever been opened. He's like, oh, thank you. And then never touched it.
That's how it happens, man.
I can't complain. I have probably like 400 games in my Steam library I haven't touched.
True. Dude, same.
All right, I think that's enough. I think that's enough to talk about.
I think we're
a solid first episode.
Sure. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of clipping and editing and shit, but
That's easy. Anyways, hold on. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button because I want to get sponsored and make money. I like money. Do you like money, Gabe?
I love money.
Yes, sir. So hit that subscribe button and like, I guess there's a hype button now. Whatever the fuck that does. Hype this shit up.
Become a yapper today.
Subscribe, and eventually we'll make a Patreon, and you'll get exclusive content. Eventually, that's the goal. That's our goal here. We're gonna make money. We're gonna be rich from YapQuest 64. I really hope I said something controversial, so you're like, you're fucking wrong. That'd be funny.
These aren't even underrated games, dude. Everyone loves these.
Everybody's talked about fucking Barnyard for the PS2. Mad Max. Everyone's heard of that. You're gonna boost our analytics, so thank you for the hate. Okay. Bye bye.
Love you.
You win!